Hello, friends. Welcome. Great to see you in the studio. Thanks for coming. Thanks for spending some time with me this evening or whenever it is for you. Tonight, we will use a strap. If you have something like this, or a belt or scarf or towel, anything that might help you a little later on. And if you don't have something like that, that's okay. Tonight we're going to get comfortable with uncomfortable. How's that for fun? We're going to start out on our backs and I will explain more, but just settling in, finding a really comfortable place on your back. We'll keep our bodies comfortable, but we might just start to notice as we settle in, feet in a comfortable place, hands in a comfortable place, noticing anything that might be uncomfortable in your mind or your spirit. Maybe giving that a moment's thought, putting a word to anything that is maybe heavy. Knowing that you don't need to sit with that long. We will be moving through it soon. Just notice though what comes up for you. And when you're ready, deepen the breath in through your nose or mouth. Out through your nose or mouth. And keep that circle of breath moving as your shoulders get softer. As the back of your head settles into the earth. Keep breathing as your hips find a little place to land. And wherever your heels are, let them get soft, as if they're melting into the mat or into the earth. Just 2 more breaths here. Maybe releasing just a little bit of that discomfort with each exhale, or a lot. And then let's start to move. So bringing the knees in, both knees in a lot, and rocking side to side. And then rest one leg out long, either over the earth or touching the earth, keeping the opposite knee in, pointing and flexing the feet, rolling the ankles. Letting tension leave the hip joints and switching sides. Again, ankles moving, pointing, flexing, rolling. Good. When you're ready, both feet to the earth. Both feet to the sky, low back to the earth. And then set the feet down. Arms come out wide, 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 and then arms come up together, clasping, lifting the arms as if someone was gently lifting your hands, and then lower your shoulders into the earth. Let's do that a couple times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, like you're stamping into the earth with your shoulder blades. Last one. Good. And then let those hands float as we roll to one side, resting head on the arm. Just maybe resting the top hand on a hip or in front of you. Let's take a scissor leg. So I like to stretch my top leg out long and then sweep it forward, all the way forward until that hip stops, and then open, 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 sweeping it back to keeping your balance. And then kind of watch your foot, see if it's about a foot above the ground. All the way forward, all the way back. One more time with breath. Matching movement to breath all the time. Your choice how you do that. And let the knee and ankle settle down together, rising that hand up again. We're going to roll forward, reach, reach, reach as far away from you as you can, and then inhale, open. Big stretch all the way back and open. Exhale, float forward. Take that a few times, like pumping a bellows or an accordion. Kind of just have fun with how strong you can exhale on the floating forward part, and how big and open and expansive your rib cage is on the open float back part. Nice. One more if you're enjoying that, or just rest your hand, either way. And then meet me on your belly, rolling to the belly. If that's comfortable, resting one cheek or your forehead on the earth or on your forearms. Enjoying the support of the earth on the top of your feet, on your thighs and hips, all the way up, settling in comfortably. And then press next to you, up and over and back. Big, 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 juicy child's pose stretch, or tuck it in little, up to you. And then let's move to the other side. So if you are on your right, scoot onto your left, or vice versa. And when you get settled, let's find that first movement. If you can remember what it was. Scissor leg, so stretching that leg forward. Notice this leg, how does it feel on the hamstring when you go forward? How does it feel on the hip flexor when you go back? A couple times, closing your eyes, trying to keep that line your foot is tracing really nice and parallel to the ground. Breathing, releasing anything you don't need from the day. Just let it go. Beautiful. Knees together. Take the arm up, up, up. And you can either go forward or back first. You choose. I'll go forward. You can go back. Let's just do a count of 3 of each. Flowy, floaty, easy. Maybe your shoulder has done a lot today. Maybe it's had a little bit more of a restful day. Either way, give that shoulder some love. And come back through center, rolling onto your belly. Find that comfy spot if you can. Beautiful. Isn't it nice to know the earth is supporting us all the time? And pressing up and over and back, your choice of child's pose, knees together or apart. Try something different than you tried last time. You could even take more of a frog pose, knees wide, elbows wide, placing the forehead kind of in the triangle of your hands. And then let's float up and into this last stretch with the strap or belt if you have one. Bring one leg in. If you don't have one, that's okay. Bring one leg into the inner thigh. If you do have something, place it around your foot and then sit strong and straight either way, no matter where you are with the strap, straight back, floating forward. No judgment. Get comfortable here, comfortable with any discomfort, no pinching or pulling, just noticing how this feels for you. Are you feeling it in your hamstring, in your low back? Can you stretch between the shoulder blades and spine a little bit more? Can you let your head and neck go a little gentle, or your jaw soften? What can you let go of here? One more breath. And come up and over. Kind of let that leg rest and take the other one out long. If this is not working for you, try something totally different, up to you. Since I'm not there to check on you, it's all you. So long, strong, tall spine and float forward. Good. Resting into that moment. Comparing sides just out of curiosity, not judgment. And easing into any space that has some sensation. Just moving your breath around. See what you can do to restore, reset, and rest. Good. Let that go. I like to come through this type of a stretch after that, kind of tapping the back of my legs, supporting myself with my fingers pointing away, and then a big hug. So reaching around those knees, rocking the chin in, and then we're going to rest against the wall. So if you have a wall space you can scoot over to, or a couch space, anything that you can put your legs up will be amazing here. So find a little spot, and once you get situated, if you're by a couch, just sit next to the couch on the floor and put your feet up. If you're by a wall, sit next to the wall and put your feet up, kind of spinning, getting adjusted until the legs feel good. So you could keep your feet on the wall here, or heels on the wall. Maybe finding a place for your hands, letting the shoulders drift back and down, letting go of any tension or expectation. Just feeling present, peaceful, or feeling anything else that comes up for you. And if it's something you don't need and you're ready, blow it out with breath, or let it roll out of your eyes with tears. This is your precious, safe space. Keep your breath flowing in and out, maybe a little slower and shallower each time, coming back to a resting, sleepy breath. A few more breaths, and if you can, stay here. Just tap the video off and take your own meditation and listening time. If you do need to move back into your day, let's take 2 big, beautiful breaths. And then bend the feet if they were up the wall, and roll to one side, gentle, gentle, taking your time. Spend a little time on your side if you can, just kind of letting the legs return to neutral, and pressing back up to a comfortable seat when you're ready. Just kind of settling back in where you began. Maybe hands on the heart. Noticing Thank you for sharing your journey. May your mind be clear. May your mouth be full, and may your broken heart be made whole. Namaste.